You can't be weak to go through this journey. Good morning. I'm gonna just take a pregnancy test. I don't know if I like any of these. Oh my gosh, what if I am? I'm trying to make the balance there. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tiffany, and my husband and I have decided to try for a baby again. This is our 4th year trying to conceive, and we currently have one child together. His name is Tristan, and he is 12 going on 13. Welcome back. So, I'm literally sitting here working, and I'm so dizzy, and I'm so nauseous. And then I looked at my phone calendar, and apparently my period is 2 days late. I'm not expecting anything out of it. I don't think that I am, but I'm just like, what the heck? Actually, I just thought of something. I just had my doors open for like a minute because it's like 46 degrees in Florida today. And so I opened the doors just to kind of let some fresh air in, and I wonder if there's a high pollen thing today. I might just have to get a little bit of Flonase to start making myself feel a little bit better. But I just thought that was interesting because yeah, apparently I'm 2 days late, but I have been feeling like the feelings of getting my period. It just hasn't come yet. So I'm still anticipating it to come. I was talking with Manny about it for an IUI this month, and we're still trying to get everything worked out with insurance for the IUIs. So I don't know if we'll be able to do the IUI this month. He also has to get a semen analysis done before they'll do an IUI, and we have to get all that set up. But right now I'm dealing with the insurance part of it because we do have insurance that covers infertility. We're going back and forth a little bit, but I know that I'm covered. Like, I know that I have coverage. I just don't know how I'm gonna get this to work out. But even if we don't get to do an IUI this month, it's gonna be okay. I know that this is kind of where we wanna be. We wanna do IUIs. We are still using Mosey on the months that we don't do IUIs. Like last month we used Mosey. The next month, if we don't conceive this month by some miracle, I will do ovulation tracking and use the Mosey together, and then hopefully everything will be worked out with my insurance so that we can go ahead and move forward with insurance paying for an IUI. That's kind of like the trajectory. We'll see where we go. I really don't want to do IVF. It's just not something that I'm interested in, so we will see what happens after these couple of IUIs, but hopefully, God willing, hopefully we will have a baby before the 3rd or 4th happens. For today though, I think I am gonna just take a pregnancy test. I've already gone to the bathroom this morning. It's around lunchtime, and I don't know if it's gonna give me any kind of indication. Like I said, I am expecting my period, but according to my apps, I am 2 days late, so we might have to take them tomorrow morning, and I have to order them on Amazon. But I might have some. I just don't know. I gotta go find them. I found my nose spray, but I did not find any pregnancy tests. So I guess we're gonna have to order some. Wait, I just found some. I'll take one now, but I still think I need to take one tomorrow morning because like I said, I have already used the bathroom and have drank coffee, and I've been drinking water, so it's definitely not first morning urine, but these are the easy at home ones. So I'm just gonna take a quick pregnancy test and just see what it says. It's coming up negative so far. If you can see it, it is a pretty solid no as of right now. But like I said, I do want to test tomorrow morning just to use first morning urine just to see, so we can just rule out the month of January. Okay, I've let it sit for a couple more minutes, and it is staying pretty negative. So I think I am gonna just call this as a negative for the day. But like I said, haven't used morning urine, and I'm still 2 days late for my period on my app at least. So let's use first morning tomorrow and see what we get. I hate the fact that period pain and period symptoms feel exactly like what pregnancy symptoms can feel like. It's just so confusing and so like, oh my gosh, what if I am? And then you take a test and you're like, no, but I'm not. But what if I am? But no, I'm not. Like, it plays with your emotions so bad. But it's okay. We'll take a test again tomorrow. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There is no reason for me to take a test this morning, unfortunately. I woke up and started my cycle, so that kind of answers the question. I am not pregnant this month, but that's okay. I will just wait for ovulation and use Mosey Baby and Timed, and then move forward with our insurance to try an IUI later. But as of right now, it is not necessary because it is cycle day 1. So I got this sample pack from Nespresso whenever I ordered this coffee machine, and I've been trying to drink them, but I don't really like double espressos. I like a single espresso. I really found that my favorites are the Starbucks espressos and the Starbucks coffee, but I need to drink these because I have 2 of them. I accidentally got 2 because I bought one and then one came with the coffee maker. So I need to just drink them. Do you have a favorite one? Let me know. Do you drink Nespresso? And if you do, which pod is your favorite? Because I typically drink the Starbucks pods. I don't know if I like any of these, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be open. We're gonna try. I guess I'm just gonna try this one. Stormio. Let's see if this one's any good. This is the first sip. Let's see if this is any good. I definitely put a lot of milk in there to try to like balance it a little bit because it smelled very dark. And I typically like a black roast if it has like a vanilla flavor with it. Like the Folgers French vanilla I like just by itself, but it has a vanilla flavor. So let's see. Not my favorite. But again, I will drink it. The ones that I get from Starbucks are a French vanilla blend, which is why I think I like them just out of the pod. I will drink this nonetheless. I will drink it. But this morning I am gonna eat my breakfast at my desk. I still have about 30 minutes before I have to clock in. So I'm gonna edit a little bit, just kind of wake up a little bit. I am still very much asleep. It is day 1, so my body is just like sleepy time. So I'm trying to wake up. The desk is working perfectly, exactly how I wanted it to, and I'm really happy with it. I really, really, really am. This is currently hanging off of my shelf in my office, but I stole that one. Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. Or like I feel weak, and like you can't be weak to go through this journey because like it sucks and you have to be strong. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. So I just had a therapy appointment. She really helps me put things like into perspective and like re-ground myself whenever I'm feeling a little like out of control. And I'm just so appreciative of having her as a resource. Like I told you guys, mental health is definitely still something that I am going to be aware of through this journey, and it is cycle day 1, so I am feeling all the feels today. I'm working with insurance to try to figure out if we are going to be going for an IUI this month, because right now, today, is the day to decide to call my doctor or to not call my doctor. So I am just trying to get things going, which is why I guess I am feeling a bit overwhelmed with everything, because it is overwhelming to say the least. But she was able to help me just kind of like reground and refocus and remind myself that like I'm not out of control. This is not something that I am just completely relinquishing my control over, which I think is a big thing for me. Not that I'm a control freak, but I definitely feel like when I'm in control of the situation, or at least under the impression that I'm in control of the situation, I just respond better to it. Like I just feel like I'm making the choice, and I'm very type A. If you can't tell, I like to be in control of my situation, my circumstances, my outcomes. And I think that challenges me a lot with my faith too, because so many times in scripture, it reminds us that we need to stop. We need to surrender, fully surrender, and give control to God. And that is something that I think I've been struggling with a lot with this journey, because like some of my family members tell me like, oh, well, you know, if God wanted you to have a second baby, like you would have already had a second baby. And then at the same time, I feel like, but God also says to like, you know, use your resources and like help yourself to things whenever you're in need, like lean on me, but also like, you know, don't just expect me to do everything for you. So I'm trying to make the balance there, because I don't want to just try to manipulate my way through this, is how I feel. Like I don't want to try to overrule what God has in plan for me and in store for me. But at the same time, I definitely want to be able to use the resources and use the life raft that he is sending for me. If you've ever heard that analogy, it's like there's a guy stuck on a floating boat, like a sinking boat, and God sends a passer boat by, and he's like, hey man, do you need help? And then the guy's like, no, God's got this. And another boat, oh no, God's gonna help me. Oh, another boat, no, God's gonna help me. And he ends up drowning, and then he meets God, and he's like, God, why didn't you help me? And God's like, I sent 5 boats and you denied them all. So I don't want it to be like that kind of a scenario where I'm missing my boat. And this is the job that he gave me because it has the benefits that I need to go through the fertility treatments, and I'm just trying to find the balance of all of that, because it's a huge decision. It's so much to take on, and it's pressure. It's a lot of pressure to put on yourself, and other family members put pressure on you, and their expectations put pressures on you. So I'm trying to be kind and give myself grace and remind myself that I need to stop trying to be in control of everything and really lean into surrendering this power and struggle and this control struggle, and just have faith that God is providing what I need, how I need it, when I need it. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Still feeling big feelings because it is cycle day 1, but I feel like I can breathe a bit more, which is really nice, because sometimes I feel like it's really easy to get caught up in things, just get caught up and just forget to ground yourself. So let this be a reminder to don't get caught up in certain circumstances. Give yourself grace and step back from the situation if you need to. Just step back. I'm trying to make that decision if I want to go forward with pursuing IUIs now or waiting. And that is something that I really don't know in this moment right now. And today is the day to make the decision. So I'm really trying to make the decision. But it's hard. It's hard to make the decision, because this is something that I've wanted for so long. I have wanted this for so long. And it's not even the fact that this is a guarantee going to give me a baby. It's just the simple fact of like going through it. It is a big decision. And I just want to make sure it's the right time for everything. Finances, us, family, everything. Yeah. I think I need to call Manny. Good morning from the next day. I just wanted to let you know that we decided to wait, and not actually us deciding to wait. It was actually my insurance that made the decision for us, because apparently for 2024, a lot of things are changing. So instead of having just regular doctor's appointments be scheduled through my insurance for infertility specifically, they're doing everything through a third-party company, and they're the ones who are going to be handling all of my insurance coverage for fertility treatments. So I can't just go to an infertility doctor and have that same kind of coverage right now. I have to do everything through this third-party service. A little unfortunate, but I'm working my way through it. So we had to hold on an IUI this month, and we basically are just going to use Mosey Baby. I'm going to time my ovulation to make sure that we take advantage of the right time this month, do like last month, and just kind of wait for everything to kind of settle for the insurance, and then move forward with IUIs and medication. That is what we have decided, aka that is what the insurance company decided for me. And who's to say I don't conceive with Mosey or just timed. So Who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know. But that's going to be the plan for this month, is just to do timed and mosey and wait for the IUI. So on that note, I think I'm going to end this vlog here. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I will be sure, of course, to keep you up to date with anything else TTC and how this journey is unfolding. So be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed and follow along the journey with me. Thank you again for watching. I love you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.
All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honest.